Okay, so we have our Panasonic Toughbook right here. We'll take our USB cable and we'll insert it into the USB port on the right side, and then we'll go ahead and launch our gel test. Okay, so we're connected to the vehicle. We have the ignition switch on. Now we're going to go ahead and launch the software. Now when the screen comes up, it may initially show you a request for a VIN, and when that comes up you can just ignore it. So we're going to go ahead and select auto. We'll select the heavy duty trucks, and then we'll select your heavy duty 9-pin, and we'll select that. So now it's going through the CAN bus, the 1939 and the 1708 CAN bus. It's pulling all the ECUs to see who it detects or what ECUs it detects on the CAN buses. It does it fairly quickly. Okay, and this is the screen I was talking about. If you happen to see the screen, just go ahead and click on the skip button. And now we're done. These are all the systems that have been identified during the scan. You can see that we have the C7 Caterpillar engine, the Allison transmission, the WAPCO ABS, and also the Eaton Dana CTIS system. So once the systems have been identified, you can go ahead and begin troubleshooting. And please keep in mind that the way you perform the troubleshooting on one system, as far as the process of the diagnostic menu actions, those will all be the same. Let me give you an example. I'm going to go ahead and select the Caterpillar C7. Then over here to my right, upper right hand corner, I'm going to select the connect button. And as it goes through the process of connecting, based on the configuration of that Caterpillar ECU, that will dictate what diagnostic menu actions are presented. So in this case, we have quite a bit. And we'll just start from our left to right. We'll go ahead and read the fault codes. And there you go. We have quite a bit of fault codes. Let's take a look at some of these performance fault codes. I want to take a look at the boost pressure mechanical system not responding correctly. Right here you have an icon that says freeze frame information. Then this one is the show help. And finally this one is the one that's going to give you all the troubleshooting information. So I'll go ahead and select that one. Okay, and so now we have more detailed information on this fault code, PID 102 FMI7. It looks like one instance, boost pressure mechanical system not responding correctly. And we'll go from our left to our right. Here's our freeze frame data. That's how many instances we've had of this event and what our reading on the ECM. Then we have the help and components of this fault. Right here you'll have links to the component and the schematics. Let's go ahead and click on the component first. And as you can see, it will show us some of the components depending on the type, and also the pinouts, which is used for information. And then some of the technical data that we'll need when we're troubleshooting the sensors. Okay. And then over to your right, the squiggly line is actually the schematic link. So we'll go ahead and select that. And then we'll select, I just happen to know that this engine serial number is the FMM. So we'll go ahead and select that one. And now you'll notice when I selected that option that that particular component is highlighted. So then I can double click that component and it should give me more detailed information, which was just that component information that we saw earlier. And then obviously the schematic right here. I'm going to go back to my diagnostic menu. And now I'm going to look at my fault code troubleshooting information. And as you can see down here in the bottom, we've got detailed information on how to resolve this fault. We happen to have the fault code of PID 102 FMI7. And so we're going to scroll down. Let's get rid of this option right here. Give us a little bit more view in real estate. And we'll just scroll down and you'll begin to see the troubleshooting information applicable to that fault code, right? And you'll notice the different FMIs. So we want to see if we got an FMI7 here. We should have an FMI7. That's FMI3, FMI4, FMI7. So this is the troubleshooting that we want to begin to review for the troubleshooting. Let's go ahead and expand that one just to give you an example. You'll see the detailed information it provides on what to begin to check. And then it has you check the configurations. Okay, and we already went to the diagram. And then it gives you some detailed information on what it is that we're checking. Okay. So we'll go back to our diagnostics menu, and those are our fault codes. By the way, you can also include these in a report. We'll just come up here, use this one right here. No, this one, where's my report? Oh, here it is, diagnostic report. So we'll select that option. And you'll notice that as I scroll down, it has a report on the fault codes, the ECU information for the engine, and real detailed information on those faults. Okay, so I can print those to file, print them to PDF, or just save them for later for review. Really helpful.